What is going on, my earth signs? It is Nye from Undeniable Tank Sarah. We're back with another message. If you guys need a personal reading or a extended reading on this, make sure you guys click the link in my bio. All the information for the personal readings and the single questions will be in the description box or the comment section. But yeah, we're back with another message, and I'm here to deliver the weeklies for the Virgo. Well, Virgo might be an important message for Virgo. The earth signs. So let's see what that's giving. Universe, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is the message for the earth signs this week? Today is the 8th, I think. So 8 plus 7 is 15th. So I said December. Lord, I'm just tripping out, right? September 8th through the 15th. All right, so let's see. What is the... Okay, that wants to come out. So we have Chapwood. So Chapwood talks about taking care of the small, mundane tasks in your everyday life. It talks about maintenance. So this is like getting your oil changes, paying your light bills, cleaning around the house, doing the things that you need to do, like the smaller tasks that make up the bigger picture, that really make an impact, because if you didn't maintain certain things, then it'll be a mess. Like if you don't get your oil changes, your car will blow up. If you don't get your nails done, which I need my nails done now, then they might break off and fall off and get an infection. If you don't if you don't do certain things and maintain certain things, they can cause more problems down the line. So making sure you are doing those smaller, mundane tasks. Okay, so let's see. What is the message for the Virgo collective? Making sure you're eating right and doing your workouts, your routines. Getting your routinely checkups, stuff like that. So let's see. What is the message for the Virgo collective? What does this have to do with for Virgo? What does this have to do with for the Virgo collective? So for Virgo collective, this may have to do with your boundaries. Like there's something here that there's a small boundary that you have not been standing on or you have not been protecting. And like, even though it's small, it might seem small. Like when you don't protect those boundaries, like they start to add up. When you don't establish your boundaries and you don't stand on the business, they start to add up and they cause other problems. So there could be a boundary that you need to set with maybe a manager or some type of authoritative figure, a parent, a baby daddy, a baby mama. This could even be like a landlord, a boss. Like there's something that you may need to set here with someone that could possibly have like a higher status of authority than you, so that there's not an abuse of power. Some of you may need to even check yourself to see if you've been abusing your power in a situation. Okay, so making sure that you're protecting those smaller boundaries, because eventually they build up to be bigger issues. So yeah, let's see what's going on with Taurus. What is the message for the Taurus collective? What does this have to do with Taurus? So the Ten of Wands, these are like responsibilities here, Taurus. So this could be like, getting things fixed around the house. Like I said, the oil changes, getting your car fixed, getting those new tires. This could even be like working out, making sure that you are doing your routines, your responsibilities, you're taking care of your responsibilities. So there could have been some things that you've been putting off or you've been prolonging. You need to finish or complete something. This is like finishing your homework, doing your homework, if you're in school or whatever. But for some of you guys, she's like carrying wood. So some of you guys need to get something fixed, like in the house or like on your car. Get something fixed. So you don't have to keep walking around carrying it or worrying about the responsibility of something. Now I'm hearing, bag a lady, you gon' hurt your back, dragging all them bags like that. So I don't know, something that you need to stop carrying around. You need to deal with, be responsible about, handle your responsibilities so you can put it down and you can worry about other things. You can get something off of your plate. It's like something is taking up too much on your plate and you have other things to worry about. So yes, Taurus has something to do with that. Okay. Now let's see, Capricorn. What is the message for Capricorn? What is that? The Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So Capricorn, there's something that it may have something to do with career or finances or material possessions, resources. But there's something here that you no longer see in your future. You no longer feel like you want to plan for. Or it could be that you do need to plan for, but you've been procrastinating. It could be a trip, actually. For some of you, this has to be a trip or has something to do with your job. But okay, I'm gonna read this two ways. So on one hand, like, if you know that you're not gonna do something anymore, if you know that you're not gonna no longer go anywhere, then you need to just cut it off. You need to put your 2 weeks notice in, let people know I'm not gonna be participating in this. You need to go ahead and do that now, because if you don't do it now, it may cause a issue later where you may not be able to get out of going, or you may not be able to get out of, putting it to rest or something like that. Now, if this is something that you've been procrastinating on, you maybe need to figure out dates, times, locations, like the details, like colors, the weather of whenever you're going to travel, where you're going to go, like what you're going to do. There's something here that you need to get the details about, instead of just like sitting on this thing that you want to do, but you're not moving forward with the plans. You're not putting a down payment. You're not, doing your payment plan, or, there's something here that you need to get like the details about when it comes to a trip or some type of move, or some type of, maybe it has something to do with career, finances, something like that. Okay. For some of you, it does have to do with work and traveling, maybe moving for work or something like that. So that is your message, Earth signs. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you need a personal reading, you can book one online at undeniabletings.com. All the information's down here in the comment section. It's going to be in the link in my bio, everything. You can also DM me. I don't bite sometimes. You can ask me any questions. But yes, I will talk to you guys later. Love you, and bye.